I used to hate when my lady would like, hey, you know what, that's messed up, you did this, you shouldn't have done this. It'd be nice if you would have told me. It'd be cool if you'd give me a heads up. And it would like get under my skin, like, oh, you're nagging, oh, you're trying to teach me something, or like, you're nagging at me, you're complaining, let's try this Uber Eats vibes. I've been out here, it's actually light out, but I was out here when it was dark. It was, I think I hit the road at about 6:10. It's like 7:10. I sat around for an hour before I got my first hit. Some Starbucks, so let's go get it. All right, here we go. Easy. Good to go. All right, Cynthia, let's get you your Starbucks, shall we? Leave that door. Got a Vons order, but I didn't know that. I just read it. I thought it was the shop and pay. I like doing the shop and pays here at Vons, but it gave me different instructions. It's actually, I don't shop it. They shopped it already for me. All I'm doing is picking it up and delivering. So let's see what this is about. Is it right? Picked up from there. Oops. So we exit from here. That's it. Done. Picked it up. Water's favorite. I haven't done a day in my life, like official vlog. This is my first one. So homie, let me know if you like it. If you do, it'll inspire me to keep on going. Put it in the comments if you're enjoying it. Shoot, I'll do them. I love doing these. These are fun. I'll probably do them anyways, but it is a lot. It does help with the encouragement because it's work. It's work. It's like you're doing an extra step. It's early. I'm gonna do the whole day. See what I can come up with, but it sounds fun, but really it's encouraging. Drop it in the comments if you're digging the stuff, and it'll encourage me to make another one, which helps. It'll be quick because I think it's sweeper day on this one. Gotta listen for the sweeper. I think I'm good. It's 8:17. I told my wife I'd be home around 9. So I got time probably for either two food deliveries or maybe one shop and pay. See if something hits. If not, then I'll just make my way home and move on with our day. I think we got a little, we're gonna go to IKEA. Definitely have some more coffee, and I get to hang out with that gorgeous woman. Oh, I miss her already. Having a lot of fun with this, I tell you. This is cool. There's something vibrating in the passenger side door over there, and I only remember that it's rattling when I'm driving. It's about the 6th or 7th time this morning that I like, dang, I remember. Next time I stop, I'm gonna go see what the heck is in there rattling. That's some probably pen or plastic thing of some sort. And I always tell myself that. Like the last 7 times I've heard it rattle. Right now when I stop, I'm gonna go get it. Right now when I stop, I'm gonna get it. The moment I stop, I start thinking about something else. How excited I am about doing this vlog, what I'm gonna do next, my drop off, the rest of my day, hanging out with my lady, and I forget. And then it's time to go, I turn on the car, and there's the rattle. You can probably hear it. I don't know if you can or not. So, update. My daughter just posted a short here on YouTube, and I witnessed what she posted because her pup, Pen, woke her up at 5:45 in the morning. So I didn't, I was just glad everything was okay. But right now she posted and she's like, she woke me up, she meaning her dog, her Penny's her name. It's like, woke me up at 5:45 this morning. I got the chills. I was like, yes. She woke up at 5:45 this morning. Hey, sweetie, if you watch this video, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Let's go. How do you feel? You can't help but to feel great. It's undeniable. You cannot feel bad by waking up early. It's the greatest feeling in the world to get up, because one of the toughest things to do is to get out of your warm, comfortable bed. Whatever way it happened, of course, it had to be one of the fur babies who were like always at a high vibration. They know what's up. They're living in a different plane. She woke you up. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. For now, that does it for deliveries for today. Like I said, I told my wife I'd be home around 9 o'clock. It's about 8:50 right now. I'm a few minutes away from the house. What did I wanted to update you? Oh yeah, at the end of the video, once everything kind of settles up and I start wrapping up the vlog, I'll let you know how much I made today. It was a short day. Today was actually my day off where I wasn't gonna do any work, but sometimes what happens when, like, Monday was weird. I went to the dentist yesterday. I had a lunch date with my folks. That soup was so good. I had caldo de pescado, fish soup, whatever. It was so good. Veggies. I had a bolillo, toasty. Oh, it was so delicious. Anyways, so I kind of broke up my days yesterday and the day before. Yeah, or Monday and yesterday. If you know what day it is, you're not doing enough. I'm not really sure what today. Sweeper today, so it was Thursday. It's Thursday. Yesterday was dentist kind of weird. Oh, and then I had the toilet issue on Monday. That's what it was. I didn't work at all on Monday. I worked as a plumber at home. And so that was kind of my day off. So I kind of felt like a little, like, man, I gotta put in some work. So I woke up early this morning, put in a couple of orders. It's during the week, usually it's pretty chill. It gets good and later in the evening, but like in the morning it's a little more chill when it comes to like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I didn't do much. I think I did, what, 2 orders? I may sneak an order sometime throughout the day. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. That's why I'll wait till the end of the day to let you know how much cashola I made today. All right, talk to you guys later. How can I not say yes? I was coming home and I got one more order for good old Carl's Jr. It's just a few miles here down the street, so might as well. Hi. All right, Maxine, I got you. Maxine wants me to leave it outside the black gate because there's a dog inside. Thanks for the heads up. There's the black gate. There's the beware of fur baby. I got you. All right, now I'm done. Ooh, a scraper. If you don't know what a scraper is a luxury vehicle that is turned into like something that's like dope, like lowered rims. It's usually a little bit older. That's a badass Mercedes with the oval lights, and it's just slammed. That's dope. All right, so turned off my app. I committed to ending, because what happened is I was driving home and I got the alert for that Carl's Jr. order, and it was juicy enough to take. I had to, but then I called my wife and said, hey, I picked up one more order. I'm just a couple miles away, but you know, I said I would be home by 9. What time is it now? 9:08, and it'll take me about 7 to 10 minutes to get home, so I'm gonna be a little bit late. Being on time is being late. Best thing to do is just, when it comes to like relationships, well, mine anyways, it's communicate. You can't over communicate. Look, if you're gonna be late, just call. Even if it's gonna be, even gonna be like a minute late, call. If you think you're not gonna make it, call. Send a text. It's so easy now. You don't have to, pull over. Just real quick, make a quick phone call. Hey, you know what? I may be late. How's that for upping it up? So you're gonna be there at 9. Like I said, I was. But then that order came up. I could have just said, oh, and then when I get there, oh, my bad. I hate that. My bad. Yeah, it is. Admitting to making the mistake when you knew you were beforehand. Now, if it's like you messed up, that's a different story. But like you knew, like that's when you kind of like up your game. Up your game. You say you love her. Well then, this is a level of respect, level of courtesy, a level of, no, I didn't forget. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be late. So you give a quick text and a quick call. let them know what's up. And I'm gonna be there in a little bit. Told her I got one more delivery. It's down the street. She knows what's up, so she wants to tie up a couple of loose ends before she moves on to the next thing. She can. She wants to kick it for a little bit. She wants to pet the dog for a little bit. She wants to hug Boo Boo a little bit. She can. Or maybe not. It doesn't matter. That's on her side of, that's on her court. That's on her day on what she's doing. She might have not skipped the beat. I wouldn't. She could have said, I don't care. What's a couple minutes? I thought you were going to be home at 10. That's not the point, though. How do I feel after calling her and letting her know that I was going to be late? I feel great. It was the discipline. It was the extra step. Okay, let me do this last delivery. Okay, I got to use the restroom. Okay, I'm vlogging. Okay, I got to call her because I'm going to be late. It's awareness. It's having a higher level of awareness. Who's the version of me that I would respect and admire? And you know what? I wasn't like this. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't like this. But through... Like I used to hate when my lady would like, hey, you know what, that's messed up, you did this, you shouldn't have done this. It'd be nice if, we'll use this for an example. It'd be nice if you would have told me, 45 minutes, not a couple minutes late, but maybe like an hour and a half late or whatever. It'd be cool if you'd give me a heads up. And it would like get under my skin, like, oh, you're nagging, oh, you're trying to teach me something, or like, oh, why you're nagging at me, you're complaining, well, once I started working on myself, started this journey in personal development, and I learned, my mentors taught me, like, hey, you know what? If it stings, that means there's something to learn. So when she would tell me after me learning that, and it would bother me, I was like, wait, no, okay. Like, tell me more. And she didn't even tripped out. Like, yeah, I mean, if you were to call, it'd be nice. So it'd be cool if I were to call you. Like, I'm not being dumb here. I'm not being a smartass. Work with me here. If I were to call you and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to be an hour and a half late because this came up, and I have to get it done. And she's like, yes, because I would know, and I would say, you know what, let me go do half the errands we were going to do or whatever, and then I'll just connect with you halfway through and we'll keep on going. So you wouldn't have gotten upset because I was going to be late. So I'm upset because you didn't tell me. I go, done. I'll work on that. I'd like to tell you that it's not going to happen again, but it might be a learning curve because I've been so irresponsible, low level, low discipline, that I don't want to like promise that it won't, but it probably won't. And then once I kind of and I kept it on the back burner. I was like, no, I'm going to actively work on this. This is something that I do not want to do. She doesn't like this about me. I don't want to do it. Why? Because I love her, because she's part of my life, because she's my wife, and I want her. I want to treat her like a queen. And my queen doesn't like this about me. I want to change it. I make the conscious choice to like, yeah, you know what? I agree. You don't like that? I'm going to change it. And then I started doing it and just making sure, like, am I going to be on time? And I'm going to be on time. I'm going to be on time. And I would tell you, you know what? I might exaggerate at the beginning. I'm going to be a minute late, or I'm going to be a couple minutes late. And I don't want you to roll your eyes and think, oh, okay, now you're being a smart ass. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's not that. It's just conditioning me. Because I really want to get rid of this bad habit that's been haunting me. Not even haunting me. Because I created that habit. My thoughts, my feelings, my actions create my habits. My habits create my reality. I want to change this habit. So I need to like dig in deep and be exaggerating maybe just to make sure that it doesn't happen anymore. And once I did it for just a little bit, and she was on board, she knew. She's like, okay, cool. And I would call and say, hey, a couple of times, hey, looks like I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. And then I wouldn't get there and see, I called. No, just like, whatever. It's just my new habit. What? And then it got to a point where I was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, now. Official, like a referee whistle, I promise. If I'm ever gonna be late, I'm gonna call you. If for some reason or another it happens where I don't call you and I am late, it wasn't carelessness. It was I made a mistake, I messed up. But it shouldn't happen. And I've committed ever since. Anytime I'm gonna be late, I'll call. And does it change? What does it change? Selfishly, which is what I look for the most, is like me. Because if I'm a higher level person, guess what I am? A better example. For who? For anybody that's watching. I carry myself different. I have better habits. My habits create my reality. Now that me paying attention to being on time, I carry that with me everywhere now, because wherever I go, that's where I'm at. So me taking advantage of the stinging feeling of my wife telling me, I hate when you show up late. I used it. That was the universe, source of creation, God telling me, hey, you know what? Fix that about yourself. Take advantage of that stinging feeling to know that that ain't right. I go, okay, cool. I fixed it. Now I'm a little bit more rare than I was before. A lot of people are the common denominator. The common is that a word? The common is the common thing is to be late, fashionably late or whatever. I don't want to be late because I'm late to everything. Old me. So I took advantage of that. I learned it. Now everywhere I go, I have that same habit. I'm gonna be late. Let me call. I'm gonna be late. I'm not, whether it's my wife or anybody else. Got to take advantage of these moments. If something stings, there's something to learn there. Now, off we go home. About to do a little bit of banking. Remember, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep the bag and how much of that you got working for you. If you're not paying it, money's jealous. You have to pay attention to your money. You got to look at it every day, see what it's doing for you, see where it's going, see how you're going to move it. Recycle it, put it back into the system. You don't want to keep it and clinch it. You don't want to be a tightwad. But then again, you don't want to put out more that's coming in. Managing it is where it's at. Now, how much you make, it's how much you keep, so it can work for you. Each little dollar is a worker.
What do you want?
That's just got a call from that Uber Eats driver right there.
Okay.
He said he's treating us to Starbucks, so I got me. I'll tell you what I got once it gets here. Thanks, Cammy.
You want to give it to her? You want me to give it to her?
You got it.
Sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks, does that fit the macros?
Look at it.
You're gonna land on your fur. You're making a mess. Not so much, buddy.
Yes, it doesn't know.
Who needs a Roomba? No.
Okay, yeah, because then you're gonna get gassy.
Does that fit the macros? That's like hella fast. I think you've ingested like your fat quantities for the week. Was it good though? All right. Longer walk today for sure. All I said was walk and she left.
Yellow, buddy.
It's like a gold yellow, but not enough gold. All right, so we're at the, I can't see the sign, but you could probably tell where we're at. We made it to IKEA. The goal, one, is just to spend a bunch of great time with each other because I love her. But as far as like looking for something, dresser is what they're called? A dresser. Looking for a dresser. That's not a dresser. I was gonna get a coffee here, but Cammy got us a coffee. I drank it on the way over here. Now what I do need is a restroom so I can rest. I always say, oh, when I come here, I'm gonna get a soft serve. And then I don't. So I'm gonna say it, oh, I'm gonna get a soft serve. I'm probably not. Just saying it sounds good to say it. Just like I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger and some taquitos. You like how I said that, huh? Some taquitos. I'll say it, but I won't. I'll go home and have chicken, rice, and vegetables. Even if I wanted a soft serve, okay, the Swedish bistro is closed. So I really was gonna get one today, for real. This was the day I really was gonna get one, no lie, but it's closed, so. They stopped the music, so that means I could like record a little bit. They just got the announcement. The announcer going, we didn't find the dresser that we liked. They were cool and everything, but not really the one we liked. So now we're just kind of strolling, checking out the lights, not getting, what did you call it? Cinnamon roll? Definitely not getting a cinnamon roll. Definitely not getting a soft serve as much as I would. There's the music, I gotta go. Mood, current mood. Yep. That's it right there. it's time for the walk. She's ready. She got her jersey on, and I'm gonna cut these to put them in the pouch. She already knows I got my walking shoes on. She sniffs them to make it official, like a referee whistle. So probably after this, put them in the car. I'll see you guys at the park. Came out for the daily walk a little earlier because Mr. Sun is going to bed a little earlier now. Yesterday when we were here, during the summertime, early fall, late summer, and the whole summertime, we'd get here at 7. They'd close at 8, so it'd give us plenty of time, you know, because they don't close at 8. But yeah, and we'd have plenty of time. But now, they still close at 8, but and they don't got too many lights going on here. So as soon as it gets dark, it gets like advanced dark. So we're coming in here a little earlier now. It's probably a little bit before 6 that we leave the pad. That gives us some time to beat the sun and still get our mile and a half, 2 miles in, depending what path we take. Typically about 2-mile walk a day. Let's get it. She is. Why is the air so thick? Why does it feel like we're breathing water? Leave the mister alone. He's doing Tai Chi. It just all of a sudden started to feel like if the air is wet. It rained last night and early this morning, and it feels like it's like humid. You're breathing, you feel like the air is thick, and like we've already walked 2 miles and it's only been like a quarter mile. Oh yeah, something I wanted to talk about before I forget. I'm not 100% on this one yet, but I think I'm liking where it's going. The difference that I'm seeing, I wanted to be able to differentiate. Is that how you call it? Whoa, that pooch is going. Yeah, she's noticing him. Papa, where are they running? Hold on. So here's the thing. The difference between regret and now I lost it. Hold on, let me think about it. Stop sign and back it is, and then we're gonna zigzag on the way back and then come back one more again. Yeah, that air is thick. The pups are feeling it for sure. Mainly, where'd you go? That one. She's doing her best though. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. The difference, I think there's a difference, and I think it's the best way that I could find to describe as I'm just living on purpose and elevating and learning more about myself. And anyways, get to the point, is regret versus guilt. I was having this conversation with my son today. He's like, I was feeling guilty because of this. I was like, that's right, I've been thinking about that. What is it? Regret, guilt, someone could make you feel, I can't believe you didn't come see me, that's messed up. And then you feel bad. You feel guilty. They're making you feel guilty, or you're making yourself feel. They're saying words, and you're allowing those words to make you feel guilt. Like, so then I was like, okay, regret's my guideline. That's what my mentor taught me. Like, okay, is that guilt making me feel regret? Do I regret not coming to visit you? For example, like, no, because I did come visit you, maybe not as many times as I wanted to, or I did call you, or whatever. I did kick it with you that one time. I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on, whatever. This is just an example, because I was running through different types of examples. But you're making me feel bad. That's not guilt, but that's guilt. I'm feeling guilty because of the things that you're telling me. Like, dang. Because even said, what about if I accidentally grab something, I reach for something, and I break an ornament, and I go, that was like my favorite ornament that, someone gave me when I was 2. I felt so guilty breaking it. Yeah. That's a feeling that you could feel, that you just feel guilty for causing something that causes someone else pain, causes you pain. You feel dumb. There you go. That could be another thing. Guilty could be like another way of saying it. It's like, man, I felt so dumb. I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. That's not regret. Regret is a feeling that I don't think anybody can make you feel but your conscience, the source of creation, God. And maybe I'll sit down and talk a little bit more. This is definitely going to be one of the sit down topics, which is why I wanted to talk about it here, so I could remember and talk about it later. This was just something that through the conversation I had with my son today, and something I've been thinking about. And already, like, what's the difference when someone makes you feel bad? Like, man, I don't regret it. I feel bad. I feel guilty. So guilt, regret, there's a little bit of a difference. There's a lot of bit of a difference. And then regret is when you don't do something that you know that you should. Like, I feel bad. I shouldn't. Why did I do that? Dang. No one said anything. And you feel it. Well, something you didn't do that you knew that you should have, or something that you did do that you knew that you shouldn't have. If you regret it, that's your guideline. That's your conscience telling you, you messed up, you shouldn't have done it, or you messed up, you should have done it. The moment's passed, you can't do it no more. It was those one and done things. Opportunity and history repeats itself. Opportunities don't. You should have done it, or you shouldn't have done it. The test came and you failed, and you feel regret. That's the punishment. That's the punishment from the source of creation, the universe, God, letting me know that I messed up. And during that time of regret, the second most valuable thing gets taken away from you: your productive time. During that time, you feel so like down. Like, really, anything you do, it's not productive. You can't enjoy anything that you're doing. Yeah, you might run to your vice, but you really don't enjoy it. Just kind of like, I just need to feel better because I feel like crap. Instead of running to your vice, learn from it. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm listening to my conscience and doing the things that it's telling me to do when I know I should do them, even though I don't want to avoid that regret. When someone makes you feel guilty, that's even a form of manipulation. Don't let their words make you feel guilty. If you've been living, for example, another thing. If someone's trying to make you feel guilty, like, oh, I can't believe you didn't finish that big old cake I made for you, and you're tracking your food. You've been hella disciplined. You're working so hard to track your food, and that big old 12-inch cake didn't fit the macro. You know you shouldn't have. You had a piece just because you can, and you're disciplined, and you don't want to. You wanted to feel that you're enjoying the gift. You know, why not? If that's the way your conscience is telling you that it's cool, and you had a piece, and then the person came over and saw the rest of the cake was still like, oh, you didn't finish it? I was fucked up. I spent so much money on this. I thought you liked it. I thought you liked me. That's manipulation right there. I'd be careful of allowing yourself to feel bad because you're letting somebody else manipulate you. And whether you're the manipulator or someone's manipulating you, I'd pay close attention on who you're hanging out with, because that's a form of abuse. Don't let nobody manipulate you and make you feel guilty of something that your conscience is telling you to do. Imagine your conscience, which is the guiding light, telling you, yeah, make sure you exercise today, or make sure you make that you make progress with those phone calls, or you make progress with that app, or you make progress with creating. And someone's telling you, nah, don't do it. It's not gonna work. You're wasting time. You're just, you're spending so much time on that. You haven't even hung out with me. You haven't even done this. You've been ignoring me. Whatever. And you listen to the guilt instead of your conscience. Now you feel guilty, or now you're keeping yourself from feeling. You're choosing to listen to the manipulator who's trying to make you feel guilty. You're using guilt to keep you from listening to your conscience. If your conscience is the voice of creation, and guilt is keeping you from doing one of the things that your conscience is telling you to do or not do, where is this guilt coming from then? What's the energy behind this guilt? Is it the opposite of your conscience? I don't know. It'd be something to think about even more. This is a great topic. I'm telling you. I'll think about it more. But this is crazy. So know the difference. I share that with you. See what it does. See what if it helps. See what you think. The difference between. See, I don't even know off the top. Guilt. The difference between feeling guilt and regret. I know the difference. I definitely know the difference after thinking about it. Like, okay, I don't want to repeat myself, but you get it. You get it. This right here is the best feeling for me. After going for a full, almost 2 miles walk, and at the end, she's just tongue out, just kind of casually walking next to me after getting all that running all the way over there, all the way over here. And as we're making our way back to the car, she's just chilling right next to me. That means she's satisfied. Mission accomplished. We did our job. Waterloos. These they got them at Sam's Club too, so these are firme. Just got back from the walk. It is muggy. It's hot. Sticky. I feel like my pants are like a sauna. I got Levi's and inside is just like, damn. How's my grill? That's bomb. Damn, Dr. Lee, my homie. I go back in 3 months because he's gonna hit him again. All right, real quick recap. The Uber Eats hustle this morning made 39 bucks and change for just a couple hours in the morning. So that was good. That was fun. Easy, quick, kind of making up for the day offs, toilet plumbing activities. So got to put that in. Man, I had a lot of fun with this. This was really cool. A lot of stuff. Learned a lot. Learned like oh, okay, cool. I can see why having a separate camera would work. I got my eye on one already. Kind of excited. Turns out the meta glasses that I had talked about only shoot vertical. My son has some, but I was like, hey, so how do you do the setup for horizontal? I was like, oh, they only shoot vertical. I was like, oh, okay, I wanted to shoot these horizontal. So for now, I'm using my phone, but I already got my eye on one. I think I'm just gonna jump on it. My son straight out just said, don't upgrade later, just upgrade now. Get the one you want to get. I was like, done. I'm looking at it. Maybe I'll talk about it in the next vlog. Do a little bit more research on it. Research when I'm gonna get it. That's about all I'm gonna research. I already saw it today. I already know ballpark of how much it is. It's on. I love doing this. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. I'm still gonna do them, I think, but let me say that again. I'm still gonna do them, but like I said earlier, it really does help if somebody gives feedback and say, these are cool, I like them, keep on going or whatever. It just kind of gives that pump up. What else did I want to say? The only thing left I got going on, I'm still getting used to this sometimes. I'll talk about it probably more in the next vlog of what I learned. Just camera ethic, read the room. You know, I'm vlogging. That doesn't mean everybody else wants to vlog. So, but sometimes they do. Like, this is a lot. This is such a cool, just a learning experience. I loved it. I haven't done it in a while. So it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to really start busting these. It's just so much that just like right here, that my conscience is just saying run with it, and I am. I hope you enjoy it. What do I got left to do tonight before I wrap it up is I gotta fold some laundry, I'm hydrating, finish my Waterloo, have my green drink, have dinner, take a shower, hoping to cut my hair, but I don't know. It's darker than the really time it is. Maybe I do have time to cut my hair. I skipped my haircut last week. That's why it's probably the longest you've ever seen it in a while if you've been following me. And then after that, just take a shower and wrap it up, and up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget to click the link in the bio. Come kick it with me at the Mr. Robert Lopez crew. If you know, you know.